My 15 years old daughter is pregnant and her boyfriend is 20 years old. Her boyfriend, they lied to me about his age, he's 20, but it's still legal here. Dumped her yesterday after she told him the news, and today in the afternoon she told to me. We cried a little. She said didn't want to talk about it for now. Then before I left for work, I work from Sunday, Thursday 6 p.m. 6 a.m. She dropped a bomb. She wants to keep the baby. We couldn't discuss it because I was almost running late, but we scheduled it for tomorrow afternoon. My problem is that I can't afford another kid. I raised her and her sister 11 alone in the last 9 years. Their father is a deadbeat and I receive minimal child support. Our apartment is tiny. They had both an 8 square meter room while I'm sleeping on the living room couch. We're living paycheck to paycheck. I'm skipping meals so they can have enough food. Public childcare is full, private childcare is unaffordable. Until that baby is 3, someone has to be home with it, then they can go to kindergarten or preschool. But then what? A baby doesn't need much space, but a toddler or preschooler needs a room of their own. I only have this apartment because I inherited money. It's a raging housing crisis in my country. She'll definitely cannot afford to move out with a preschooler, but I don't want to pressure her into abortion. Yesterday night we talked a little about what exactly happened. Long story short, her ex pressured her into sex and refused the condom because it's uncomfortable and he will be careful. She didn't realize at first that her period is late because she still didn't have regular cycle. Her first period was in April last year. She told her bestie what's happened and she bought a test a week ago and it came back positive. Then she worked up her courage to tell me, and here we are. As we checked, she is probably 8-9 weeks along, or at least the last time they slept together was a little more than 9 weeks ago. Today I took her to the Obgyn. After some scolding from a doctor, he checked her, and by touch estimated a 7-week-old pregnancy. Then we went to an ultrasound check and found out that there was no heartbeat. There is no viable pregnancy. The only problem is that the miscarriage hasn't started yet, so she got an appointment to Friday for a clean-out. I was relieved a little bit. I was more worried about my daughter, but to my surprise, she looked relieved. On the bus home she cried a little. She didn't want to talk, just said I'm okay, Mom. I told her we're going to talk about it later, whenever she's ready.